A third of the way into practice. How the offense come along, and do you feel like you guys are in a pretty good spot right now?
I do. We're picking up the plays. We know, where to line up. There's no really major busts with the plays and where we're lining up. It's just a matter of now just picking up the pace. And coach is going to really emphasize that in the next 2/3 of this spring. But I feel like we're coming along a lot.
Jalen called this the most physical practice yet. Do you agree with that?
Oh yeah, for sure. Just because we had, our first half was individual, we had a little dirty show, 7-on-7. The second half was just straight 8 periods of scrimmage, and we were getting after it. We have, not only for ourselves, I guess, like per position, proving ourselves, but as a team, we just want to, help each other. So, the 3-backs, the H-backs, when we go against the DNs, we're trying to help ourselves, but we're also trying to help the DNs. So, we're pounding it, and we're getting after it a lot.
God, what's your role look like at this point?
More of like a 3-back, split out sometimes. Really just whatever they call me to do. It's in the box, out of the box, split some.
Before the spring, you talked about kind of being used in a lot of different roles. Is it kind of developing like you thought it would?
Oh, yes, sir, it is. And, as that progresses, I feel like, whatever they tell me to do, I'll just try to do it the best I can, but I think it's progressing that way.
What are you seeing from the quarterback?
A lot of leadership. There has been pandemonium in the sense of us lining up fast. And we don't have many major busts, like I said, but, when it comes to, hurrying it up and getting that pace right, the quarterbacks are in everybody's ear, both of them, all of them really. They're telling us to hurry up, let's pick up the tempo, let's keep pressuring the defense because that's what we're going to have to do.
How different does it feel in this offense, having gone through it before? I mean, picking it back up, is it pretty easy transition for you, or is there some differences?
Yeah, it is an easy transition, and even the fresh or the upcoming sophomores, I guess, even though it could have been a hard transition for them, I feel like the people that were already in this system before are really helping them. So I think it's an easy transition all the way around. We're really hyped up and amped up about this is what we're doing. So I think it's been pretty easy.
How long did it kind of take to wash away last year's offense out of your thinking and focus on going back to focusing on Coach Malzahn's offense?
Not long at all. We right after that season was over, right when Coach Malzahn was announced head coach, right when we got Coach Lashley, we started getting ready for that up-tempo offense again, and we kind of just pushed everything aside from last year, and we're focusing on what was coming up.
How similar is the language and terminology from the form, assuming most of it carried over? But
yeah, it's pretty similar. It's just, I guess we call it different things, different names, but other than that, it's pretty easy to catch on.
What's kind of the goal for you? What are you looking to improve on a lot as you guys kind of head through spring practice?
Being more physical, thinking on the run, getting in I thought I was in shape. Coach Russell's getting us in shape, but we need to be in better shape just because of that up-tempo pace. We'll have a big play. We have to run 70 yards down the field, get ready, and run the next play in 5 seconds. So I think that's the key emphasis, and just being able to dig out D Ford and Nosa and all the DNs, and just getting a little more physical with my footwork and hand placement.
We hear a lot about how players have to be exact. They have to line up correctly. I'm sure that's tough for you because you're moving around and you're in so many spots.
Yeah, it is, but that's something we're gonna have to do. And Coach Lashley, all the coaches are real meticulous with that kind of thing, and that's what makes this system go. So, if it's 12 yards, we can't stick at 11. It has to be 12 on the dot, and if it's 11, the timing's messed up. If it's 12, it meshes perfectly. So, we understand that, and that's really something that we're gonna have to get used to and do.
You've been working with Coach Grimes a little bit,
Yes,
kind of in that blocking scheme. What is kind of that you see out of him, and how different is it working with several different coaches at your kind of different positions?
I think it's good that we do that. Working with Coach Grimes, he's a great offensive line coach, and every time we go over there, H-backs, when we go over there, we're learning something new, and that's the thing. Like when we go over there, it'll be like one thing a day. So we'll work on hand placement one day, we'll put that together, we'll work on our footwork the next day, we'll keep that same hand placement footwork, and then we'll work on the next thing. So, it's really good us moving around from Coach Grimes, Coach Fountain, working with the receivers some, work with the quarterback some. So, we get, I guess, a sense of everything, and when that comes together, it's perfect.
Just how exciting is it for you being in an offense like this where you know you can get the ball maybe a little bit more?
I think it's exciting for everybody. You know, our Coach Malzahn today talked about the running game, and you know, the O-line and running backs were licking their chops, and then he started talking about the passing efficiency, quarterbacks, receivers, three backs. We got, unbelievably excited. So, you know, I think all around the board, we're ready for this.
Thanks, CJ.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.